Hello, this is a little girl that I want to talk about named Summer Wells, who became missing June 15th, 2021, at her home in Hawkins County, Tennessee, down the road from where I live at. It's only probably about 25 minutes away from here. Now, this little girl ended up come missing at her home. If you can see that basement door, that's her basement door where has access to her basement at her home that she lives in. Now, this is an aerial view of the house, and you can see the camper trailer by the house and the rural area that she lives in. Now, this little girl, she had been out with her mother that day and her grandmother, and she has three younger brothers that was at home at that time. And her mother had to pick up her grandmother at the hospital and had to get her prescriptions. So she took her to the hospital to pick her up, and then they went and got her prescriptions. They had to wait a while on the prescriptions. So meanwhile, while they're waiting at this time, they take Summer. There's a park named Warrior Park right beside the Walgreens. So they decide to take Summer for a swim. Okay, so they go and they pick up one of the little friend boy during this time, and they go swimming with him, and then they get out and they pick up the prescriptions and they proceeded to head home. Well, during this time when they came home, the mother had been outside with Summer and her grandmother planting flowers. So she decided that she wanted to go back in the house. So the mother walked her to the door and told her little brothers to go and watch her. And so they did. And within a couple minutes, she came back looking for Summer. And they said she'd went downstairs in the basement to play. So she called for Summer, and there was no answer. And she proceeded to go downstairs to see where Summer was at, and there was no Summer. She said she didn't remember if the door was locked or unlocked. She just know that she went out looking for Summer, and there was no Summer. Okay, so then she called 911. She called her husband, then she called 911. Her husband was at work at the time, so he told her to call 911. She called 911. So they called 911. They did a search, and they could not find Summer anywhere. Now, the neighbor had reported seeing a red truck pull up to the driveway and hearing a scream. And then right after that, they was looking for Summer. Now, the mother and the father has a pretty sketchy past, okay? They do. The mother goes as much as to have a sister that's been missing since 2009 has not been found. Even though the mother and father are a whole mess, I really still just don't believe that they did this. I believe whoever took Summer knew Summer. I think that the mother and the grandmother was out and seen out in town with Summer, and whoever took her knew that those three brothers was at home alone. I don't think Summer was the main target. I believe that they had plans to go in there and stealing one of those little boys. So I think that Summer and her mom came home and her grandmother at the time that they was there at that house, and they may even been in that basement at that time. Okay, and when Summer went down there, they got Summer instead they got one of them boys. I believe Summer knew them. I believe that they grabbed her, and with my experience, I think that it just happened so fast it shocked her, and she didn't have time to really scream until they got her at the bottom of the hill, and that's why they heard it. Now, this little girl's been missing. It's been all over the news, and they really don't have a whole lot of leads right now on the case. But in some time in my heart, I really believe that this little girl's alive. I don't think she's dead. That's just my opinion. I think whoever's got her took her for a reason. I just pray it ain't no bad reasons, but it has to be bad for them to steal her. But I really think this was planned out, and I think that whoever got her knows where she's at, or what they've done with her. She had to have known them. Now, this little girl, I've seen videos of her in a church house, and she was not a setter downer. This little girl was up, going, and getting into everything. Now listen, I know people that's Southern like her parents, and they, they might be a little off. Now I know these people because I'm from Southeast Kentucky, okay, but I just don't feel like their story don't change. They really don't change their story, and they do seem sincere. Now I might be a little naive, and it could be totally different from what I thought, but in my opinion, I don't really believe that they hurt their child. Their other children had been since then took out of the home. I don't know the reasons why they haven't released this, but I just don't believe that they hurt that baby. I don't believe that they sincerely loved her. In fact, they adored her, and I just don't believe that they would have their lives turned it upside down, inside out. Yeah, I just don't feel like the family took her or did anything with her. I feel like this was an outsider that knew the family. Now, if y'all have any more information about this case, please notify the TBI and let them know. I'm not doing this to try to put them off. I'm just voicing my opinion about what I think happened to this little baby. Now, this is just an opinion of mine. And I do pray. I have prayed so hard for her to be returned home. I pray for her family, and I suggest that you do pray for her family. Now, if you have any comments or know anything more about this, just please comment down below. And please like and subscribe my channel, because I'm starting out right now, and I really just need that. If you want me to continue on more about this, just let me know in the comments. And let's just pray that this baby gets home safe, that whoever has her returns her home, and I hope that and pray that they have not hurt this baby. If not, she's with Jesus. All right, thank you all so much, and please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.